What's up, guys, and welcome back to the dev stream, DevLog, whatever you want to call it. This one's probably going to be a bit shorter. All we're going to do is going to finish puzzle 3. I've got some other stuff I need to attend to, so I don't have a ton of time. So anyways, let's get straight into it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here to paint, and we're going to put out sort of a dialogue tree of sorts. So I did unmute myself, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So let's take a reference look at the puzzle and see what we're working with. So there's 3 areas that we can edit. We've got the less than or greater than operand. We've got the first decision, depending on this operand sign here. And we've got the final one. So we've got to work off of these options. So there are, let's go in series. First one is the less than greater than. So there's one, which we've already done, I believe. Oh, I did it again. Okay. So, should be able to play. Oh, no, I gotta, hold on, I need to edit that. Let's get back into the ability to only interact with this one. So, that graph, and it is here. That. Okay. Actually, no, we need to tie it in here. Whole thing. And then get header text. We need to ignore these first 2 and go straight into there. Now we should be interactable. Yes. It starts off line 13 error, which is here. So I believe we already have this error line. Yes. Invalid syntax. Maybe you meant less than or greater than instead of G. Okay. So that dialog option is already finished. So we can cross it off. We're done with that. Let's go to the red. Cross it off. We're done. So now we need to go from here. So from here, we've got another set of options. So let us erase these and go back. We got a little greater than, I have less than. Then underneath these options, we have true or false. Technically, we have a secret third option. True, false, secret third option. And see, the thing is, this is going to be the same with everything. This is when it is wrong. So let's cover this dialog. Because if this is correct and this is correct, we're not going to have any error dialog. So we can ignore those for now. So let's focus on the error dialog. Both of these conditions will be the same. So that is good. If we put anything else in here, it should say the exact same thing. Name error 120 is not defined as true or false. Okay. So for the sake of simplicity, we will leave it at that. So these are name errors. That is fine. Okay. So this one will also do the same thing, same name error. So let's make sure it's the same name error. Line 15. Yes, that is good. Okay. So all of the errors have been taken accounted for. False. Okay, now we need to start working on the true conditions. Okay. So all of the errors have been taken accounted for. So now, which one do we want? Which one is right and which one is wrong? Well, let's take a look. The way it is set up, if confidence is less than the decision factor, if you're less confident than your metric for deciding, then do you want your decision to be true or false? If you are less confident, you want your decision to be false, else true. So, technically speaking, there is two ways we could go about this to get the correct answer. So there are two win conditions. So, let's do green. Confident, oh, no. Confidence, and then your decision-making factor. So if your confidence, and then we'll also need another branch down here, which will technically be two branches. Another true or false. So now let's go with the correct ones. We'll do purple. So if your confidence is higher than your decision value, then you want your choice to be true, else false. So this is wrong, which by default makes both of these options wrong. And then this option is wrong. Now, if we go over here, if your confidence is less than your decision-making value, you want your choice to be false. And then true. So that would make this entire branch wrong. And then this wrong. So this is where I had to work off. There's technically two win conditions. So let's get that programmed. So we need to go to the header text. Get header text, yeah, we're in it. Okay. Else, we will get text puzzle 1. Get text. I can't get it as a string, can I? No. So I have to get text to string, and then equals exactly. Oops. So we're going to need I mean, that's the only two things it can be, right? It can't be anything else. Let me check. Down here. Text puzzle. Yes, this is it. So it can only be those two options. So I don't need to worry about branching it off anything else. This will be fine. So branch. Greater than. And we will go here. Else, we will check if it is less than. So if it is not that, there's only one other option it could be, so there's no point in checking it. Because if it's not greater than, it has to be less than. So there's no point in checking this other option. So I'm going to drag this down here. So if it is greater than, we then want to check puzzle. No. Text puzzle 2. Get text puzzle 2. String. Nope, get text. To string. Equals exactly. And then we will copy this because we'll need it twice. Move it out of the way for now. So, put it right there, fine. So, if it's greater than, if we're greater than, then we want that option to be true. Must equal true. Branch. True. And then we, whoop, ooh, excuse me. Whoops. Then we want, stop it, text puzzle 3. And so if we're greater than, we want it true and then false. False. And then branch. If it is true, this will be one of our when conditions. For now, we'll type in U, when true. Now we want to do this again, but tie it in down here. Branch. Then we want to get this text puzzle here. Stop it. And we can delete this. We don't need all of this again. Because we still have text puzzle here. We want it to be equal. Exactly. So in this condition, we are, if it is false, then that means that we are less than. If we are less than, we want false and then true. Wrong thing. So we want false. And then true. Branch. Plug you in here. And then this will be another when condition. So let's test it. So right now, if confidence is less than the decision factor, you want the decision to be false. Else, the decision will be true. This should be a win condition. We did not get a win. What if I hit enter to commit? Okay. So we're having a break somewhere. Where's the break? print string to when condition. So if we go through here, if we don't have any arrow icons, then we should print this to the screen to when condition. Less than, false, true. So we are to the when condition. If this is false, we're still to the when condition because there is no error icon. Okay. So we know that's working. This is working. We are getting through to here. So let's put a stop. We'll add a break to these 2 points. Then we'll add a break here. So this should stop the program when it hits these points, if it gets there. So we'll hit play here. False and true. We hit a break. Okay. We skipped this one. How did we skip this? Oh, this is why. I forgot to fill that out. I'm dumb. Disable the breakpoint, or remove breakpoints, I mean. I'm dumb. I'm just big dumb. That's all. I knew it should have been nothing wrong. So stop the simulation. Try it again. False. And true. There we go. You win. Okay. Then the other, so if we change any of these, so if we go to false, true, okay, good. So if we swap this to greater than, another win. Oops, so we accidentally completed it. So we don't want that yet. I mean, technically we do. Go back to the event graph. On play. Yeah, we just had another add pin here. Add the second when condition is less than false and true. Now we should be able to simulate both win conditions. So first we'll do greater than true and false. We win. Now we will do less than false and true. We win. Okay. Now we need to start adding the incorrect text. So get header text. So what do we want it to say when we win? Go ahead and set this. Well, what did puzzle 2 say? Get header text. All right. So we need to print what the code actually says. Okay. So get code text. Print decision value is decision. Okay. So this is going to depend on the confidence factor. So let's go back to get header text. So printing the decision value. So we've got two win conditions, greater than. So this is the greater than line. Greater than. This is the less, oops. Less than line. So greater than, if the confidence value is greater than the decision value, we will print the decision. In this case, it is true. Right? I'm drawing a blank. So let's look at it. Work on the greater than line. Confidence is greater than the decision factor, which it is. Confidence is 90. Then the decision is true. True. Because it all depends on what confidence is. And confidence is 90. Is true. Was that the decision? Well, does the period work? No. Comma. A comma after the X? I do. Ooh. I don't want that space there. No. Now I don't know how to get rid of the period. You know what? We're just going to ignore that. Because we can do it how we want. We can make it say whatever we want it to say. So, confidence is 90, decision factor is 80. If confidence, or if 90 is greater than 80, decision equals true. So, okay. Get header text. So this is going to be true, and this is going to be false. Is false. Now we can test that. Confidence is 90, decision factor is 80. If 90 is less than 80, then we want this to be false. If 90 is greater than 80, we want this to be true. I mean, this confidence technically can change, but we always want confidence to be higher than the decision factor for the decision to be true. So this should be false. If confidence is less than the decision factor, you do not make the decision. False. In this case, the decision factor is, or confidence is 90. 90 is not less than the decision factor, so the decision will be true. Uh-oh. So, true. Technically, I guess it should be true in both cases. So, if confidence is less than the decision factor, you want the decision to be false. Otherwise, if the confidence factor is greater than decision factor, you want it to be true. In our example, the player does not know confidence. This is where they would need to print it. Might know that later. I'm not doing it tonight. Print confidence. Oh, well. I suppose I could. It wouldn't take long. Anyways, okay. If confidence is less than the decision factor, false. Otherwise, it's true. Confidence is more than the decision factor, so the decision is true. We already figured that out. Decision is true. Okay. So, now let's do greater than. Confidence greater than the decision factor, you want the decision to be true. If confidence is less than the decision factor, you want it to be false. In this case, 90 is greater than 80, so the decision is still true. Decision is true. Okay. So that is good. Decision is true. Let's do... I'd have to add a whole nother dialog box. Oh, it's already 10 o'clock. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Whatever. Event graph. This sucks. Designer. Code. It's in the, right, it's in the header text. Get header text. No, get code text, I mean. Remove this. We will cut it. That should remove it. It did. So we need to go make another one at line 17. Designer. Maggie, hush. This will be go to text puzzle. Instead of text puzzle, we'll do this as print underscore command. Text will be what we copied. Never mind. That did not work because it copied the information from the box. So we will need to get it back. Print. Decision. Value is decision. Value is decision. File. Now let's check the. So we gotta go up. I should be able to edit this while the simulation is running. One more. And again, these will need to be changed later, as we found out that it does not work with screen scaling. That is a later me problem, not a right now me problem. That looks good. We'll nudge it over to the left just a touch. A little more. Okay. That looks good enough. Save. So now, the graph. Event graph. Ignore this for now. Event construct. And we need another starting text. Duplicate. Starting text 4. Whoops. 4. And we will take print command. Get print command. Get text. Set starting text 4. Set is read only. Okay. So that will allow us to edit it. Then what we can do is we can copy this from here. delete that. Don't need that. Go to the designer. Then print command. On text changed. And you will plug in here. And your text will go here. This will search to make sure it is the print command. Means we will need to set another error. Duplicate. Print error icon. Set true, false, true, true, false, true. Okay. Now let's get header text. And we will need, drag this out. Down here, we will need another branch before we go to that. And we will need to change this to print error icon. Get print error icon. If there is a print error icon, then we will do something. If there is not, then we will go down here. Let's go back to puzzle 1. Get text header. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I need another checkbox. Did I break the functionality of this puzzle? Oh, yes I did. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do? I broke it. Wait, what? That's not. Oh, I plugged in the wrong one. Oopsies. Silly me. That should be an error. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm not changing that. Test. Okay. Skibbity. Okay, we fixed it. So now, let's go back. And here. So we need to set print error icon. Which that should be working. False. True. It is not working. Oh, wait, we need to set the... Never mind. Never mind. I know what I did. Need to add something else. Yeah. Oh, why did I decide to do this? Line. Print. Team. Okay. Looks fine there. So... Oh, why did I do this? Create binding. Error icon. Copy. Paste. If there is an error icon, we want this. If there's not an error icon, we want this. True. False. Delete you. Get print error icon. Why did I do this? Why did I decide this was a good idea? I could have changed my mind at any moment, but we are still going. I have made a mistake. Okay. Nope, didn't assign it. Forgot to assign it. Puzzle 3. Designer. Print error. Create binding. Not text. Opacity. Save. Paste. Play. You should not have an error right now. Why do you have an error? Okay, yes. Ah, this is why. Why are we unplugged? Okay, let's walk through this. On print command text changed, it will first make sure that the characters are not longer than 40. If it is, it'll set the target, set text to whatever the last 40 characters are. After that is set, it will take these characters, source of the last 40, turn value, and make sure that the left first 7 letters or first 7 characters is equal to this, and that the last right 2 characters are equal to this. If they are, there is no error icon. If there is not, there is an error icon. And this just pulls out what you're printing. Then, if the text is not over 40 characters, then we also need to get rid of this. Because it is going to contain more of the apostrophes. Get rid of that. Same thing there. So let's see. Right. So we need to start it that it does not have an error icon. So print error icon default value is not true. Okay. Now it is. Okay. So we're good. Still get the error icon for these though. Yes. Okay. So we have this working. So let's go back to header text. If there is not an error icon, we want to append string, set append string. is this. Is these. Save. Get header text. If there is a print error icon, let's go back to puzzle 1. Get text header. Yeah. Did I not? Oh, I put it all here. I see. Man, I did this a silly way. So, let's go here. Copy. Go here. File. Hello. Is it hello? Hello.py, yeah. File hello. .py. Line. Yeah, I don't know, 15, 16? 15. Name error. Name print is not defined. Did you mean print? There we go. Okay. So now, let's do the same thing with syntax error. File. Hello.py. Line 15. Syntax error. File. Save. That should be good. Oh, I was still running. Print. And what if we put another of these in there? Line 6. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Puzzle 3. This is where I should have put everything. So, if there is a print error icon, true, back to the event graph, because it's set in here, isn't it? I see a pin string. It's not set there. It's set under play. Okay. Let's go back to your text. So, if there is an error icon, branch, print command, get print command, get text, to string, left five, return value equals print. If it does, and there's an error icon, then we'll do a syntax error. And this is line 17, right? Yes. Print error icon. Here's an error icon. Print, and it'll be syntax error. Turn node. Else, same. Let's copy from this one. Syntax error. Does equal print. Otherwise, append string no. Stop it. String and go here. I know this is the one I wanted. $17. Main.py. Is it main.py? Take.py. That's in text. If it is not equal to print, then we would do the name error. Copy. Name that is not defined. find. Did you mean print? To text string file save. True, false, okay. Now we need to do the error icon. Invalid syntax. All right, good. Now what if print is messed up? 15, name error, name print is not defined. Did you mean print? Now what if I do... What happened there? Whoop, hold on. We need to do the undo. Ignore this for now. Event graph, where is my undo function? Yeah. Starting text 4. Set. Starting text. Oh, wait, no. Get starting text 4. Get print command. Set text. True. False. Print. Didn't do anything. Good. Okay. Yes, so now we need to print what is between here. Skibbity-gobbity-goobity-goo. So what was with that? Being up there, I have no idea. Okay. Good. I believe we have this, yeah, pin string. Okay. So get header text. If there is no print error icon, branch. This is a mess. No print error icon. And print command equals text no exactly Copy. Back to the graph. Equals this. If it does equal this, then we will continue down here. If it does not, well, we'll add a couple win conditions. We won't make it so strict. Don't want it to be too strict. Period. That will be another win condition. Print. Vision. That will be another win condition. And we'll do two more. Then you'll be a lowercase decision. Lowercase decision is, and then they will plug these all into one big old OR statement. Didn't print anything. That's true. So now let's change this. Is period Oop. Uh, okay, hold on. So puzzle 1 is going to be a bit stricter on the print settings. Nope, still not good. Okay. Oh yeah, because I didn't. Right. You know what? No. Well, I've already done it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. I know it's not accurate to Python, but be good enough. Don't care. Decision. Value is false. True. That should still print. Oh no, it didn't. Why? Oh. Solved it. Header text. Did I not plug it back in? No, I did. Print string. No. So this is a win condition. This is a win condition. Now should stop in a second. Decision. Is it not? Yes, right here. Oh, the comma. what this is. Oh, I forgot the I. This is why playtesting is important. False. True. Decision is true. Okay. Okay. So if text equals any of this, it'll go down to the win condition. Otherwise, branch. If the text is equal to confidence, we need a return node. Equals confidence, and then we will write confidence equals 90. Else, do append string is not defined. To string. Nope, to text. Text string. Print. We'll leave it as big C. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So now we should be ready. True. False. Okay. We erase all of this. But it's gonna give me an error. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Can't nothing be simple. Six. Get rid of that gosh darn thing right there. And go over here and 6. Get rid of that gosh darn thing right there. True. False. Oh, hey, there we go. Name is not defined. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Get header text. Append string. True. False. Dick. No! Come on! Name bit is not defined. Did you mean confidence? Yeah, I totally did. Yeah, thank you. That's totally what I meant. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ref. Set append string. Text changed. Split. I want left. I want the left string. I don't want the dirty, stinky, nasty right string. I want the left string. Nobody wants the dirty, stinky, nasty right string. I'm losing my mind. Slowly but surely. Heck. No. Desi. Go away. Desi. Ah, there we go. Name error. Name Desi is not defined. Did you mean confidence? Oh, what if we do confidence? No! Wait, what? Confidence. I put confidence. What are you? Why are you doing this to me? Oh no, that's why. Oh. 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 Oh, this sucks. Prince, you do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yay. Oh, okay. You gonna work now? Please? Pretty please? Pretty please with a cherry on top? Okay, it's fine. What if we do... What if we do confidence? Name our name confidence is not defined. Did you mean confidence? Oh boy howdy, I sure did. No! Oh! It is Clovis! Ah! Why? Why do you torment me so? Wait, hang on. I can just do this. Get a pin string. If a pin string is equal to confidence. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. I love this. This is great. This is exactly what I want to be doing right now. This, yeah. Whoopee. Yay. Confidence. Did you mean confidence? Oh boy, howdy. I sure did. Yay. Oh. Oh my god. I want to change this to lowercase c. Okay. Oh. Oh. Else. You know what? I want to make it even more complicated. Else. Uh, I'm getting way too deep into this. No, we'll just leave it with this. I'm getting way too deep into this. I don't. There's no reason it needs to be this deep. There's not. There's no reason. No. Crap. Okay. Split. String split. There we go. From the start, we'll grab the right string. You're going to split. You're going to search from the end, and then the left string, new text, and I'm going to print it. It's no. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no reason for this. I don't need to be doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no reason to be doing this. False. Confidence. It prints confidence. Awesome. But if you take this off, but more importantly, the whole reason I did all of that is now you can print whatever you want. You monsters. And then it should have a character limit. There is no... There's no character limit. Why is the character limit not working? Oh, that's why. That's why. I can't delete again. Okay, I'll delete you later. Print command. That should do it. I really hope it does anyways. False. There we go. Got rid of the parenthesis though. Why did it get rid of the parenthesis? But now monsters can print whatever you want. Why did I do this? If I want to, I could go and append it and cut off the last one of the 40 and make it a parenthesis. But I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with that right now. I don't care. Uh... That's good enough for me right now. As much as I care, as I don't care. But there's one thing I want to check. So anything with parentheses, it'll print. And it'll print anything with parentheses. Blah, 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 blah. It'll print that. Yes. But if you try to print anything without parentheses, it should give you the error. Oh, did you mean confidence? Yes. That's probably going to do the same thing. Yeah. Oh, no, I did double quotes. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. We accomplished nothing. We did nothing. All we did was add more functionality that has no reason to be there. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta be finished with this. Hope you guys enjoyed the shit show. Tune in for the next one on Monday, where hopefully we'll finally be done with puzzle number 3. Okay, bye.